Hello, this is Berzinsky for Beardbrand Alliance. My beard, it just doesn't look as good as it used to. I think it's getting thinner. And then you look in the mirror and you realize you had a patch. You had no patches before. You've been listening to this Berzinsky guy talking about patchy beards, thinking, that's not my problem. And then you realize, what's going on? This is my problem. Stay tuned. I'm going to talk to you about the reasons why your once dense beard is getting thin and why you are developing patches. Let's talk about the reasons why your beard could be changing and why your beard could be getting thinner and why you could be developing patches. One of the first reasons is natural fall of your beard based on your beard hair growth cycle. Just like your head, your beard has a cycle of anywhere from 1 to 2 to 6 years, which means your hair will grow through a particular phase. It'll then rest at that length, your terminal length, and then those hairs will fall out. And that is the natural cycle. At that point, it starts again. That growth period is really long. It's anywhere from 1 to 2 to 6 years. And then the resting period and the period where your hair is pushing out and starting again is only a matter of a month or two. So what can happen though is that, say all of those hairs are lining up at the same time on your head. They all didn't come in at the same time, and all of your hair is not falling out at the same time. If it did, you would be bald completely every 1 to 2 to 6 years. That's just not how it works. Your hairs are all basically on different cycles. But if a bigger percentage of the hairs were all aligning on the same part of the cycle, that resting phase or the fall phase of your beard, you could sense the thinness in your beard happening. And this happens to guys from time to time. This happens on your head hair, this happens on your face hair, this happens on your body hair. You'll sense that, hey, my beard looks great. My beard feels really dense. And it's because more of the hairs on your beard are growing. So what can you do about this? There's nothing you can do about it. So, and if you sense that there is an abundance of hair being lost, it might be one of the other reasons. But all in all, you know, a problem like this could fix itself within a matter of a couple of months. So just be patient, and those hairs will start coming back in. If they don't, it could be one of the other reasons on my list. And one of them is related to how you actually care for your beard. You have a great beard. You love your beard. You actually comb your beard a lot. You actually brush your beard all the time. And you're constantly tugging, constantly pulling on your hair. You can actually cause weakness to the follicles and actually accelerate their loss or actually pull them out of your face. So back off on over-aggressive styling. This goes with a hairdryer and a brush. This goes with just standard combing. But this also pertains to people who have nervous habits of playing with their beards and playing with their mustaches in particular. A lot of guys will twirl their mustache or play with their mustache or stroke the beard. They'll just play with it all the time. And you are contributing to thinness in your beard. Carlos once said that his mustache was getting thinner because of his habitual habit of playing with his mustache. So what can you do about this? You need to be on the lookout that you are actually doing this. And what I suggest is that you tell a loved one that, hey, if you see me twirling my mustache, if you see me constantly tugging on my beard, if you see me combing, come over, give me that love tap and remind me that I'm doing that. Being reminded of your habits, being reminded of bad habits can actually help you to break those cycles. One of the other reasons that your beard may not be as dense as it once was can be related to your diet and the macronutrients that you are not getting in your diet. There are many things that you need in your body for the production of healthy hair, whether it be on your head or on the beard. We have zinc, we have magnesium, you need calcium, vitamin A, K2, vitamin E. One of the most important is B vitamins. So you need to make sure that you are getting all of these nutrients. B vitamins are very important in the production of keratin and collagen, which is needed for the production of hair and the general health of hair. If you are not getting these vitamins, you are not getting the nutrients to the hair shaft that they need to produce healthy hairs, and they will actually contribute to the shortening of the period of growth. So if you had a 2-year pattern that your hair was growing in, it could be reducing because of what you're doing by not putting healthy nutrients into your body. Eating well is important, not only for your hair, on your beard and your head, it's important to your skin, it's important to muscle growth, it's important to general health. So you want to make sure that you are eating properly. One of the things that can also happen related to diet is actually dieting. If you are an extreme dieter, if you are trying to lose weight too fast, you are possibly not getting the macronutrients that you need. And what can happen is your body can actually fight against the fact that you're trying to starve it. And by saying, okay, we don't need hair, we gotta send our energy somewhere else in the body. And so extreme dieting can actually contribute to hair loss and beard loss. So eat a balanced diet for better health and better beard health. What else is on this list? You notice that those things are things that you can either live with, in terms of waiting for your natural cycle to change, making sure you're getting enough vitamins and minerals in your diet. One of the other things in your life that you possibly can change that contribute to a beard looking thinner, being thinner, or even patchy is stress. Stress is one of the #1 things that contributes to the general health of our body. You actually sense that people who are under chronic stress look tired. They look worn out. They don't have that glow that you associate with healthy people. And you're not going to have the healthy hair also associated with people who have less stress in their life. So what's another thing that can cause thinness or patches in your beard? Those things I said before, those are all things that you can probably treat. You can reduce the stress in your life. You can eat a better diet. You can wait for your hair follicles to catch up. Some of these things you might not be able to change. And the #1 thing is dropping levels in testosterone. Testosterone and DHT are male hormones that are in abundance when you are 16 to 25 years old. At that point, they start to be, and that's why your beard is probably reaching its maturity at about 25 years of age, when you have the most testosterone in your body. What happens is, over time, your testosterone levels begin to drop. Some guys drop sooner than others, but most men will continue to drop incrementally, starting around 25 years of age until they pass away. And so you had normally high levels of testosterone when you were young. It starts to reducing. What happens is that reduction in the production of testosterone can actually contribute to thinness in your beard. So what can you do about that? In those cases, you can actually boost the natural production of DHT and testosterone in your body by a healthy diet, by working out, by reducing stress. And that may be a little incremental change in your life that'll actually help in the density of your beard. But over time, you probably are going to lose that battle. And so that's a time to actually possibly go to a medical professional and say, hey, what can I do as my testosterone levels drop? They'll have to do tests, blood work, to see where your levels are. They'd like to have a base level and see where you are now. And they will tell you if you are considered to be low T, as they call it. So in that case, see a medical professional. We're not giving medical advice here, so always see your doctor in areas like that. Last one I have on my list here, you are actually not only developing thinness, but you are actually developing patches that are completely bald. And what we're talking about here is alopecia. Alopecia is often thought of on the head, or you'll see guys who have it on their chest. It actually affects men on their beards. So this condition is an autoimmune deficiency. And what happens is there's an inflammation cells that attack the hair follicles and actually prevent them from growing at all. And so you will develop anywhere from a pea size to a quarter size bald area on your face. And you're like, wow, that's a patch. There's no hair on that. There's no vellus hairs on that. There's no hair whatsoever. So what do you do in this case? This is once again an area where you should go see your medical professional. So that's it, guys. There were 6 things that I talked about there. Some of them you can do yourself and make some changes in lifestyle that will improve just your quality of life, which should improve the quality of your beard. And a couple of those things were medical related, so see your medical professional. Are you having any issues with your once dense beard changing? Let's comment below, tell us what it is. And I'm curious to read if other guys are having patches when they once had a full beard. Until we meet again.
Hey, I'm Mark. Beardbrand products and the Beardbrand mission both not only help me care for my beard in a way that is just unmatched by any other company, any other product, but they've really helped me kind of wear my beard and present it to the world in a way that, honestly, for the first time in my life, like, kind of makes me feel kind of handsome. You know, sometimes. But